Good evening, everyone. This is Stacy Hansen from the Walk for the Mind. I am sure that you are getting very tired of getting videos from me all of the time, so we will try and rein it in. But we thought that this one was important. We have been getting a whole lot of questions about how to do the online registration, so we thought it might be easiest to do a brief video showing you and walking you through the process. So if you will hang out with me for a second, I will share my screen with you and walk you through the registration process. Okay, so you should hopefully be able to see my Safari screen right now. I am currently on the Mark Linder walkforthemind.org webpage. This is the homepage for the walk, and you, totally lied. This is the homepage for the walk. So here you are. This is where you will come to if you type in www. marklinderwalkforthemind.org into whatever browser you choose. In order to get to the walk registration, you're going to want to come to the top to this link that says 2020 Walk for the Mind. When you click onto that, it will bring you to this page, which will show you all of the walk details and information. Down here, you will see the mailing that was recently sent out. If you did not receive the mailing, it's likely because you are not on our mailing list, and we would love to add you if you are interested. So send us an email if that is the case. Otherwise, you can click here and you can see everything that was sent out. In order to get to the registration webpage, you need to come up here to this red font that says register online by clicking here. So we're going to click that. It is going to take you over to the Mark Linder Walk for the Mind race roster page. On this page, the first thing that you will want to do is to, I'm going to sign out first, but it will say sign in. And so you will click sign in. This pop-up will appear. You have various options on ways to get into Race Roster. If you have previously used Race Roster and set a password, you may have it saved, or you may know what your password is. You can type that email address and the password in here and click sign in. Alternatively, if you have previously signed in with Race Roster but you forgot your password, you can click forgot password, and it will generate an email to you in order to reset your password, and then you would reset your password, come sign in, and do all of this. The third thing is, if you have never used Race Roster before and you are new to this process, you can click either no, I do not want to create a password, or you can click sign up down here to sign up, and then it will be saved for you and make it super easy. The third option for either if you used it last year or you want to use it in the future is to click login with Facebook. I am going to choose login with Facebook because I'm already signed into Facebook, and that's just easier than going through all of this in a video. So I'm going to click login with Facebook, and it's going to log me in. All right, I am now logged in, and this is the initial page for the walk, the Mark Linder Walk for the Mind. Here is all of the information, a lot of the information from the mailing list, and then here is descriptions of all of the registration fees. So there is a walker with t-shirt pickup, a walker with shirt shipping, a survivor registration with shirt pickup, a survivor registration with shirt shipping, a walker under 10 with shirt pickup. So I would use that if I was registering my children, or obviously someone that's under 10. And then walker children 10 and under with shirt shipping. So the other ones, which are the late registration with no shirt, those aren't open yet because you are still within the deadline for getting a shirt. So that's why those are grayed out and currently closed. Okay, so you can, I'm going to walk you through a fake registration for my sister. So we're going to click walker registration. Okay, so I clicked walker registration with shirt pickup because I'm going to pick up my sister's shirt for her. And she's obviously over 10. So I am completing this for someone else. If I selected here, you would see my children's name and my husband's name because I had previously registered them, and it has saved all of their information, so it just makes it faster. Okay, So then in these boxes, I would type in my sister's information. Okay, and then I would type in her email at fake email, if I can type correctly, and her phone number. Her address location, I'm just going to use a fake registration. That's not really her address. I just am tossing something in there so that I can show you guys what's going on. So don't send anything there because it's definitely not her. Then you can fill out these optional questions, which is whether you're walking in honor of someone or in memory of someone. And since my sister would choose that she's walking in memory of our brother, she would likely write my brother, Mark Linder. Okay. For teams, this is talking about fundraising teams. There's been some questions about fundraising teams and what that means and entails. Joining a team doesn't really mean we don't have teams at the day of the event. We do, but this is talking about fundraising teams, people that are doing additional fundraising, raising additional money for the Walk for the Mind from additional people. So if I was going to go out and ask my friend Joe if he wanted to donate to the Walk for the Mind, and he said, sure, I'll give you $50, I'd say, great. And then I would, if I was going to be doing a lot of that and wanted to do a fundraising team, I could create a fundraising team or join a fundraising team. Alternatively, if I just want to fundraise and maybe I'll ask a few people or whatever, or I don't really want to be a team, I don't have to create a team and I can still donate that money just the same. It doesn't really matter from our standpoint. It's entirely up to you. And if you choose not to raise additional funds, also your choice. There is no obligation here. So I'm going to say do not add this registrant to a team. I'm going to pick the size shirt that she would want, and then I'm going to hit continue. Here is your liability and waivers in order to participate for the walk and protect the walk. So being the good people that we are, we will click the liability waiver and release in order to drop this drop-down box. And we would read this entire form so that you understand exactly what the liabilities are on your behalf and what you're waiving. And then once you read that and you feel comfortable with it, you're going to click I agree to the waiver of liability and release. And then you're going to click continue. Okay. And then here you can click donation amounts. So if she wants to donate funds or whatever, that's all entirely up to her or to whoever's registering. This is completely optional. You can add the credit card fees so that 100% of the $25 would come to the Walk for the Mind, or if you unclick that, it would be just $25 added to the registration fee. Entirely up to you. If you make a mistake and you're like, oh, I'm not ready to do that yet, you can click clear donation, and then you can go to checkout. On checkout, you can copy from this, and it would pull all of her fake information here. You would type in the credit card, the payment information here. This is going to tell you a summary of your charges. Right here, your processing fee and the whole 9 yards, and then you would submit, and then you're going to get a confirmation email and everything like that. Since this is fake, I'm not going to go ahead and click that because it will throw all of our numbers off, but hopefully that makes things a little bit easier. If you have additional questions about something that I did not cover, or I went too fast, or you do not understand, or you need additional help, please comment. Please send us an email, especially if it contains any kind of sensitive information or you need us to look into something more detailed that shouldn't be shared over a broad audience. Please use the private messages or give us a phone call, send us an email, however you would like to get a hold of us. We are here and available to help you. But hopefully that helps clear up any kind of confusion or questions and makes everyone feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit less rusty with online registration. We really do appreciate everyone using the online registration. From our standpoint, it makes it much easier for us to make sure that we have everything and that everything is tracked properly so that something doesn't get confused on our end. It just keeps it a little bit cleaner for us and it makes our jobs easier. But we appreciate all of you and thank you for taking the time. Please truly let us know if you have questions. Have a great night.